Cool.
ಏನು ಓಡೋಕ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ
Video.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್
There is no technical team here. One man army. Huh? ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಇರು. ಹಾ. Cool. How are you all? ಹೇಗೆ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರಾ? ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೀ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು? ಯಾಕೆ? That is the best beverage. Tea or coffee, that is what. We are discussing modern Indian history, right? Modern Indian history.
ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಿಡು ಬಿಡು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಕರ್ಸಿವ್ ಆರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆದ್ರಾಯ್ತು ಅದೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ದಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಬಿಡಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೇ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕರ್ಸಿವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಸಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇನ್ನು 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ 8 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪೇಜ್ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅವಾಗ ಕರ್ಸಿವ್ ಅದು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಕರ್ಸಿವ್ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹೌದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ UPSC preparation. Even can miss prelims test series but not mains. Mains ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದೇ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ UPSC ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಡೈಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು when you start your preparation till mains last paper should write daily ಅಂತ practically not possible daily ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ at least prelims ಪಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಫುಲ್ ಡೈಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದು prelims ಪಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಡೈಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನೇ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದಿನ GS1 GS2 GS1 2 hours ಬರೆಯೋದು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ರೈಟ್ yesterday we started with which topic? Carnatic. What is this Carnatic word? Carnatic. So
it's named that.
no. What is the power which involved in Carnatic war? French and English.
Opening the doors for foreign countries.
Okay. Next we discuss after Carnatic wars.
Different next later
Mughals, right? And under which king? Which later Mughal? Which emperor? One released Shahu from the jail. Liberal policy. One followed the liberal policy and released Shahu from the jail. If time permits, I will come to that again. I will come to him. Bahadur Shah the first, right? Bahadur Shah the first. Again, I will come to that. Okay. Bahadur Shah the first. Next what we discussing? After later Mughals. Which Mughal emperor called Rangila? Muhammad Shah. What is the contribution of Ahmad Shah?
Punjab and Kashmir.
Okay. Next. Yes, next.
Alamgir the second.
Alamgir the second. Okay, next.
Shah Alam second.
Okay, next.
Second Bahadur Shah second.
Next.
Autonomous state is Bengal.
Autonomous state Bengal. Right? Who was the founder? We can see. Mushil Kuli. QL Kuli. Okay. Then we discussed Battle of Plassey, 1757, right? Then Battle of Plassey, even in the Battle of Plassey, one of the Indian king, he lost the battle in front of the foreigner.
Like
But that is not a single Indian king. Along with him, there is a foreigner. That is a combined. But that is not the case with Battle of Buxar. In the Battle of Buxar, combined Indian kings only. There are no, combined Indian kings. They lost in front of the foreigner. That's why Battle of Buxar is huge loss compared to Battle of Plassey, politically, right? 1764, 1757 and 1764. Very important. After Battle of Plassey, what we discussed? Allahabad. Next. That's it. Take heading Mysore. Let us discuss our one. Mysore. How many of you are from Mysore district? Yes. Chandrayapatna. No. Yes. Piriyapatna, one of the taluk of Mysore district. How far it is from Mysore? Devanagari. Chamarajanagar, Mysore district. 1.5 hours. In terms of kilometer? Okay. Who was the original founder of modern Mysore? Founder of modern Mysore? Who was called? You can say he was the engineer for that. Who was the founder? No. Which king of Mysore called? Founder of modern state of Mysore. Modern state of Mysore. Founder of modern state of Mysore. Krishna Raja Wadiyar. Right? Krishna Raja Wadiyar. Right? So take this may be your again some PSI state sales service exam question. The modern state of Mysore was founded by Shri Krishna Raja Wadiyar. Right? So what is this Hyder Ali? Who is he? Who was he? What happened to him? Just ordinary Sipahi. When he joined army of Wadiyar, he was just an ordinary Sipahi from Muslim community, right? Hyder Ali. In Kannada book, it is like Hyder Ali. No. Ali. Hyder Ali. Huh? Yes. See, Mysore ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಏನು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಒಡೆಯರ್ನಲ್ಲ. Hyder Ali. Introduction, yaar. Don't think too much. Enjoy the class, just enjoy. Okay, just enjoy. See, Hyder Ali joined Mysore army as an ordinary Sipahi. By merit, he became a Fauzdar at the end of the day. Fauzdar of Dindigal Force. Fauzdar of Dindigal. Fauzdar is one of the within army of Mysore, one of the office post, one of the post, a highest post than the Sipahi. Merit. You can say commander, kind of commander. Fauzdar, not Fauzdar, Fauzdar. Okay. He became a Fauzdar. In 1755, Hyder defended Dindigal fort. From Marathas. See, being a Fauzdar, he was not a king at that time, just Fauzdar, just a commander, he defended Dindigal fort from Marathas. Okay, after defending this entire fort, just being a commander, just being a Fauzdar, he fall into the eye of the Prime Minister of Mysore Kingdom. Who was the Prime Minister at that time? Nanjaraja. So Nanjaraja gave a title to this Hyder Ali, Fateh Jang Hyder. Prime Minister. Yes, Prime Minister for this state. Prime Minister, Pradhan Mantri of Mysore state.
What is the name, sir?
Nanjaraja. So he gave a title Fateh Jang Hyder. Fateh Jang Hyder. So Fateh Jang Hyder was a title given to Hyder Ali, not Tipu. Hyder Ali by Nanjaraja. Nanjaraja was the Prime Minister of Mysore Kingdom at that time. Fateh Jang Hyder. And after this, these Prime Minister and the king, they discussed it together and they made him a chief commander of the army of Mysore kingdom. They made chief commander. This is the Hyder Ali story. He started his career as an ordinary sepoy, as an ordinary soldier in Mysore army. So by his merit he became a Fauzdar and he defended Dindigul fort from Marathas. So after that he fell into the eye of the Prime Minister and he gave a title Fateh Jang Hyder to him. After that he became a chief commander of Mysore. This is the Hyder Ali story. So after that he didn't look back. He founded himself, like he founded a first arm factory in modern India at Dindigul. First arm factory in modern India. First arms factory in Dindigul. So being a chief commander of army, he founded first arms factory. Arms factory.
In India only first.
Yes, in modern India only, that is the first arm factory. And he got Mysore army was well trained by the French. He took the support of the French for training the Mysore army. So these are all done as a commander, as a chief commander, not as a separate king. Okay, he set up factory, arm factory at Dindigul as a chief commander of army, not as an independent king. As a chief commander of army, he founded an arms factory. Then he trained his own Mysore army under the French. So he took the support of the French to train his army, Mysore army. Okay. So after this, Hyder Ali started to expand the Mysore empire with the support of this trained army. So when a commander, he himself is expanding the territory of the Mysore, the king of the Mysore, he was very happy in initial note, because I am not able to, I am not like there is no situation that I should go to field. My chief commander only doing something and he was expanding my territory, so I am very happy. This is what he thought. Wadair. But at the end of the day, what happened? Wadair took control. Wadair lost his control over his own army. Entire army was come under the control of Hyder Ali at the end of the day. So Hyder Ali started to expand his empire by conquering Coorg, Malabar, Ballari region, Bidnur region, Baramal region, like this. He started to conquering Coorg region, Malabar region, Ballari region, Bidnur region. At the end of the day, he becomes so powerful than the Wadairs, and Mysore army started to listen Hyder Ali than the Wadair. So he made Srirangapattanam as the second capital for himself now, not for Wadair. He made Srirangapattanam as a capital for himself. So Srirangapattanam became capital city under Hyder Ali, not under Wadairs. So he started to expand his territory rapidly. So he became a major threat for the English in the South India. Hyder Ali, because of his expansionist policy, he became a major threat for the English in South India. So this is the time where English versus Hyder Ali started. Okay, this is the story, introduction. You know, he started his career as a sepoy, then he became a chief commander, then he started to expand his territory, then he made arm factory and all, being a chief commander, and he trained his own army using French. Then finally he did not listen to Wadair. He started his own capital. He set up capital at Srirangapattanam, and he expanded even his Mysore state into Coorg, Malabar at the Karavali region, and Ballari, like today's Andhra Pradesh, that region and all. And he expanded his empire, and he did not listen further Wadairs. Okay, this is his entire story. So, because of his expansionist policy, he became a threat for the English in the South India. This is the story. So, from here, let us discuss Hyder Ali versus English. Okay. At that time, Lord Warren Hastings, as a governor of Madras, because these are all Madras province. This Mysore and this region are near to Madras province. So he was the governor, Warren Hastings. He went into understanding with the Marathas as well as Nawab of Hyderabad. What is the reason? That's what. Yeah. He went into understand with Marathas and Nawab of Hyderabad, as well as he took the support from Raja of Travancore. Raja of Travancore means from Kerala. He took the support. Marathas, Nawab of Hyderabad, and Raja of Travancore or Thiruvananthapuram today against Hyderabad. So this is called in modern Indian history ring fencing policy. What is ring fencing policy then?
Like they are creating a ring.
Creating ring around your enemy. So first, initially finish who is at the center of the ring. Then at the end of the day, finish ring itself. Okay, this is the English. So English is not, they are not worth to trust. Okay. So this is ring fencing policy. This may be a prelims question. Who started ring fencing policy? Lord Warren Hastings started ring fencing policy for the first time for Hyder Ali. So what he did? He took the support of Nawab of Hyderabad. He took the support of Marathas as well as Raja of Thiruvananthapuram, Travancore against Hyder Ali. So he fenced him. Beli Haktaru Sutta. So right, ring fencing policy means, write something. Creating a policy of creating friendly state, policy of creating friendly states around the enemy state, and after in initial defeating the focus state and occupying the focus state, and at the course of time occupying the rest of the fence itself. This was started by Warren Hastings initially against Hyder Ali, later continued by the rest of the Englishmen in India. See, the same thing which was happened for Marathas also, same thing which was happened for Hyderabad also. Okay. See, Hyder Ali is also not sit simply because he know the inner politics. Hyder Ali succeeded in breaking this alliance. Hyder Ali succeeded in breaking this alliance and making English to remain without any support from South India. And he was succeeded in making English to remain without support. Making English to remain without support. So this is what happened, and we'll discuss this in 4 different wars. First Anglo-Mysore War, Second Anglo-Mysore War, Third Anglo-Mysore and Fourth Anglo-Mysore War.
It is the 4 wars.
See,
Between only these people.
Yes. Take first one, First Anglo-Mysore War, 1767 to 1769. See, this year is very important for KPS.
So what is the meaning of Anglo they use, Anglo-Mysore,
Anglo means English, means Britishers. Mysore state. First Anglo-Mysore War, 67 to 69. What's Mana? Wake up. First Anglo-Mysore War. Hyder Ali defeated English, right? Hyder Ali defeated English in the Battle of Kaveri Pass. and he entered into city called Chennai. Kaveri Pass, Kaveri River, CAU, Kaveri Pass, into city called Chennai. He entered a city, Chennai. See, at that time, what is the fort which is situated in Chennai, in Madras? What is the fort? What is the fort name? Fort St. George. And he threatened the Englishmen to destroy the Fort St. George. He threatened to explode the Fort St. George. Fort St. St. George. See, why he entered Chennai? What is the need of the Chennai?
Main center of
That is the, see, more than main center, that is the trading center because of the port, okay, Chennai port, eastern side of India. So he passed the Kaveri Pass and he entered Chennai, and Chennai was their settling place. The British means their one of the settlement. So they disturbed because of this Hyder Ali. At the end of the day, Britishers accepted the defeat. They accepted the defeat, and the war ended with the Madras Treaty of 1769.
So they fought or just
They fought. After that, at the end of the day, they accepted. So we don't have any time, no. Say, adneಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋಷ್ಟು time ಇಲ್ಲ. So at the end of the day, they accepted the defeat like that. ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಆಚೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ರು, ಈಚೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ರು, ಮುಗಿತಾರೆ.
It's a treaty.
Madras Treaty, 1769. So what is this Madras Treaty? This is a kind of reverse policy of ring fencing policy. What is there under Madras Treaty, right? This is a kind of reverse thing of the ring fencing policy. Under this Madras Treaty, English agreed to support Hyder Ali in case Marathas attack Mysore. Okay, English agreed to support Hyder Ali in case Marathas attack Mysore. Understand and write. Don't go with my words, because in each time I'll tell you a different words only. The the thing was same, but the words was different only, because I was not able, I could not able to recall the same words. I know the story, that's it.
Ring fencing policy.
Ring fencing policy means like, yes, yeah, this is something different only. So after Britishers, after Englishmen, if they agreed to sign this treaty, he gave back all the territories which was earlier conquered by these battles. Okay, this is what first Anglo-Mysore War of 1767 to 69. 69 Treaty of Madras. Very important. 69 Treaty of Madras. So second Anglo-Mysore War, 79 to 84. See, tell me, what would be the reason for this second Anglo-Mysore War? Exactly, right. Take heading as a reason and write the same story. In 1775, Marathas attacked Mysore. In 1775, Marathas, see 17 into 84, 79 into 84, okay? In 1775, Marathas attacked Mysore. So what happened? English had not supported this Hyder Ali. English had not supported Hyder Ali. See, they must support, right? As per Madras Treaty, but they did not support it. So what happened? Again the clashes, the differences got increased. In 1779, English occupied Mahe. English occupied Mahe in the Malabar coast. 1779. English occupied Mahe in Malabar coast of Kerala. See, this is the sudden reason. Okay. Malabar coast of Kerala. A French port which was used by Hyder Ali. Mahe was the French, place under French control, There was a port in Kerala. So that was used by Hyder Ali. By trespass, forcefully, for importing war technology from the France.
Hyder Ali.
Yes, he used it. Yes, for importing war technology from foreign. He used Mahe port. And another reason was in 1779. First Anglo-Maratha war started. First Anglo-Maratha war started. So what is the thing? When Anglo-Maratha war started, what made Hyder Ali to do war against this Englishman? What made him? What motivated him?
They didn't support.
Like, this is not about support. See, my enemy is a threat. So this is the right time. He used it the right time. That's what. In 1779, the first Anglo-Maratha war was started, and Hyder Ali, being a criminal mind, he used it the same time.
Anglo-Maratha war is between English and Marathas.
Anglo means British, Marathas. The first Anglo-Maratha was started in 1779, and Hyder Ali took the advantage of this time, and he declared war on English. This is the thing. At that time, Warren Hastings, he himself was the Governor General from the English side. But Hyder Ali defeated by Colonel Ayub Kute. Yesterday we discussed it, right? Hyder Ali defeated in the Battle of Port Novo. Porto Novo. Colonel Ayub Kute. Battle of Porto Novo. Porto Novo of 1782. In this battle, Hyder Ali got defeated in front of the Colonel Ayub Kute. Eyrecote. Porto Novo, Novo. Porto Novo. In 1782. See how Hyder Ali died? Not in the warfield, okay? Hyder Ali died because of cancer. Hyder Ali died because of cancer in 1782. So who continued the war? See, I told you, this is from 1779 to 84. Hyder Ali died on 82. So 2 years remaining. Who continued? His son, Tippu. So Tippu continued, carry forward the war of the second Anglo-Mysore war. However, Tippu was also defeated. And the war ended with Mangaluru Treaty of 1784. These years are very important. 1767, 69, 79, 84. So in between 82 and 84.
Sir, the Maratha and English war, Maratha lost.
See, that is different. I'll again come to Marathas. Okay, let us focus here. In first, I'll again come to first Anglo-Maratha war, second Anglo-Maratha war. Again, I'll come.
Hyder Ali and Maratha didn't make
No. This is different. Separate one. Separate one. Okay. So under this Mangalore Treaty of 1784, Tippu was given very liberal terms. Take third Anglo-Mysore War of 1792-92. Liberal terms, just leave there. Third Anglo-Mysore War, 1790 to 92. 1790 to 92. So these years are very important. 67, 69, then 79, 82, 84.
Between 69 to 79, no any other wars.
No any other wars. In between English and Mysore. There were many wars like here in Koor, this side and all. But in between Englishmen and Mysore, there was no war. Okay, this is the thing. So 67, 69, 79, 82, 84, 90, 92. Very important. What is 1782? Battle of Porto Novo. So where Hyder Ali got defeated in front of the British for the first time, right? And Hyder Ali not died in the warfare, he died because of cancer. Take third Anglo-Mysore War of 1790 to 92. Lord Cornwallis was the Governor General at that time. Again, I will come to this Cornwallis while discussing Jamindari, Raitwari and everything. Again, I will come to this. So, Lord Cornwallis was the Governor General. The immediate cause of the war was Tipu Sultan attacked Travancore, Tiruvananthapuram.
General of Madras.
Sorry? Governor General? No. India at that time. Cornwallis. Tipu Sultan, this is the immediate the immediate reason for the war was Tipu Sultan attacked over Travancore. Travancore was the friendly state of English at that time. Tiruvananthapuram, a friendly state of English. See, this is the time Marathas and the Nawab of Hyderabad, they joined English against Tipu Sultan. Tipu Sultan's father Hyder Ali, he was successful in squashing this alliance, but Tipu Sultan was failed in squashing this alliance. See, before also in the ring fencing policy, they aligned together, but he was successful in squashing that ring, right? But Tipu Sultan, he did not that much efficient for squashing this alliance, so he was failed. So Nawab of Hyderabad and Marathas, they joined hands with the English in Third Anglo-Mysore War. When Tipu attacked over Travancore, the English, the Marathas, the Nawab of Hyderabad, they made an alliance and came against Tipu. So what is the result? Very clear. Tipu got defeated. Tipu got defeated and he was forced to sign Treaty of Srirangapatnam. This is the disaster for Tipu. Disaster because he lost half of his territory. He lost half of his territory and he surrendered his two sons as a war hostages. He sent his two sons as a hostages under English. And Tipu paid 3 crore 30 lakh rupees as a war compensation. 3 crore 30 lakh rupees. So Third Anglo-Mysore War was a disaster for Tipu. So what made him to defeat? This backside alliance of the English with Marathas, Nawab of Hyderabad and Travancore. So they formed the alliance. Tipu failed in breaking the alliance. Not like his father. He was successful and he lost. Tipu did not. So what is the severeness of the Third Anglo-Mysore War? What happened? Tipu lost. Yes, they made an alliance. And because of that, he was forced to sign Srirangapatnam Treaty. And what is the thing which was mentioned in Srirangapatnam Treaty?
More than half of his territory, 2 sons as hostages, and
3 crore 30 lakh as a war compensation. What is war compensation?
like after war for all the damages.
Damages. For damage compensation. Take it in 4th Anglo-Mysore War of 1798. Is there any treaty right after 4th Anglo-Mysore War? No, right? Treaty, I'm talking about treaty. There should be a person, right, to sign some treaty. When the king, he himself got died means, again this is a controversial. How Tipu died, right? Take reason for the 4th Anglo-Mysore War. Tipu sent his delegation to the Muslim countries. Tipu sent his delegations to Muslim countries, Iran, Syria, and rest of the English countries against to English. So he wanted to get some external support, foreign country support against English. In the world politics, there are no Hindu-Muslim. In world politics, Christian and Islam, right? Rivalry, Christian and Islam. These English are the Christians, and because of that, Tipu wanted to get support of Islam. So he sent his delegation to Islam countries like Syria and Iran and rest of the Islam countries to support against these Englishmen. So they are agreed. So this is the first reason where he find.
So in world politics?
In world politics, what you know, in India, like some sort of Hindu versus Muslim is there in politics. Like that in world politics, this is not Hindu because only India having this Hindu community. So in world, Christian and Islam, Tipu used this for his own politics. So what he did, these Englishmen, these British are the Christians. So he wanted to take support of all the foreign Muslims against this against this English, because they are the Christians. And because of this, he sent his delegations to Syria, Muslim country. He sent his delegation to Iran, right? So he was successful in gaining the support. So what happened? Who got angry because of this? Britishers. This is the first reason. And the second reason was Tipu secretly invited Napoleon of the French to attack India against English. Tipu secretly invited Napoleon of French to attack over India against English. Of French. See, he gave an invitation to attack over India because for him, his own state is more important. There was no India kind of concept at that time. So at that time, British was the foreigner one who was ruling India. So he gave an invitation for Napoleon French to attack over India against English. So what Tipu wanted to demoralize, or you can say to disintegrate the strength of the English, their focused strength, right? So he wanted to deliberate that focus. He wanted to destroy that focus of the English strength in India. And the third and immediate cause of the war was Tipu refused to sign the subsidiary alliance of the English. What is subsidiary alliance? Who started subsidiary alliance in India? No. Lord Wellesley. Very good. This is the Wellesley subsidiary alliance, right? Tipu, first, right? Tipu refused to sign subsidiary alliance. Because of that, this is the immediate cause of war. See, who was the first person who signed subsidiary alliance in India? Nawab of Hyderabad, waste fellow. Right? He was the first one in India who signed Wellesley's subsidiary alliance. See, I introduced you two things of the Britishers here. The first one is ring fencing policy. Who initiated ring fencing policy? Warren Hastings. So who initiated this subsidiary alliance? Lord Wellesley. This may be your match the following question. Wellesley's subsidiary alliance, Warren Hastings ring fencing policy. So what is this subsidiary alliance system? See, if any independent state, if they sign subsidiary alliance, means they lost their external affairs. They'll get their internal, internal law and order thing in their hand. Internal law and order that will not go out. Internal law and order, it's always there in the king's hand. But external affairs is there, no? That they will lost. They lost to English. This is the subsidiary alliance, right? So if they wanted to go for any other alliance, if they wanted to join any other alliance for the battle, they must ask this English. Or if they wanted to go against any country or against any state as a battle or as a war, means they must listen this English. If English wanted to do some battle with another state, means they must support the English. This is a kind of English extra army. That state is like that state's army and that state's external affairs is automatically comes under the English when they say subsidiary alliance. This is what. For internal affairs, there are no changes. For external affairs, that everything comes under the English hand. This is the subsidiary alliance which was started by Wellesley. The first independent kingdom on who signed subsidiary alliance of the Wellesley was Nawab of Hyderabad. So Tipu refused to sign this subsidiary alliance. That is the immediate cause of the war of the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. So what are the different reasons?
First, British got angry when foreign recently arrested people.
Okay, next. He invented French. Next. Okay. See, the war started. Tipu died in between the war at the Srirangapattanam in the hand of the Britishers. That's it. Right like that. Tipu died at Srirangapattanam while defending the fort of Srirangapattanam in the hand of the Britishers. So how Hyder Ali died? Tipu in between the war with English in Fourth Anglo-Mysore War while defending Srirangapattanam fort. So after that what happened? After Tipu, Mysore Empire was divided by English. Marathas got northern part of river Tungabhadra. Marathas got northern part of river Tungabhadra, northern bank of river Tungabhadra. And Wadayas were given Mandya and Mysore district of Mysore state. Wadayas was given by Mandya and Mysore. Who gave? English. And Nawab of Hyderabad, he got 4 districts of Rayalaseema region. You know Rayalaseema? Wadayas. They got Mysore and Mandya district. Wadayas got Mysore and Mandya district. And Nawab of Hyderabad got Rayalaseema. Rayalaseema, you know, in Andhra, Rayalaseema is a kind of our Bayelseema region. In Karnataka, North Karnataka we call Bayelseema, right? So in Andhra Pradesh, some of the northwestern Andhra Pradesh they call Rayalaseema. So Nawab of Hyderabad, he got 4 districts of Rayalaseema, which was earlier part of state of Mysore. So rest of the empire was come under British Empire in India. At the end of the day, family of Tipu was imprisoned in Vellore jail. And another incident which is quoted in every book, this is very important. In 1806, a war started in Vellore. It says Sepoy Mutiny. Sepoy revolt started in Vellore. And Britishers, they suspected this Tipu's family was the reason for this Sepoy Mutiny. In 1806, the Sepoy Mutiny started in Vellore. They suspected Tipu's family for this Sepoy Mutiny. So Tipu's family, they sent away to Calcutta. English sent away the Tipu's family from Vellore jail to Calcutta. Even today, some of their successors, their family, Tipu's family, they are living in Calcutta. Okay. Few years back, I saw in TV, Tipu the Marimamma or something, or Tipu ಜನ್ಮದಿನನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಡೆತ್ ಡೇ ದಿನನೋ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ರೀರಂಗಪಟ್ಟಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. He's from Kolkata. ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ರು. ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ. Okay. ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. This is the entire story. So sometime not in UPSC, in KPSC, they may ask like what is the personality of Tipu Sultan, or you'll fall in a position to say write something about Tipu. For that you must understand some important facts related to Tipu, right? Some of these facts. So tell me, what are the facts you know about Tipu as a personality, how he was? Take reading Tipu Sultan. profile of Tipu Sultan or personality of Tipu Sultan, whatever. See what? Let us keep politics from here. Okay, let us keep politics out of our discussion. So let us discuss from academics point of view. He was a great visionary, first of all. You can say out of all Indian princes, or you can say he was one of the visionary out of all Indian princes. What is the proof? To become a visionary, he must read something, right? So he had his own personal library in his palace. He had his own personal library, which contained more than 40,000 books, out of which how much he read I don't know, but that library contained 40,000 books. And he was the first king one who understand the importance of merchant navy and banking system for India. In the model of Europe, 40,000. See, you 40. See, ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಗೇನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಕಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay? He was the first king who understand the need of merchant navy and the banking system for India in the European model. Because he had a contact with Europe. You know what? He was the well-learned person. Hyder Ali was uneducated fellow. But that is not the case with Tipu. Tipu was a learned man. So he know the importance of merchant navy and banking system for India. And he himself personally, he was good at shipbuilding, ship designing. He was expert in ship design. And he was the first Indian one who introduced missile technology in modern India, you can say. He was the first Indian to use missile technology in modern India. Who was the first Indian one who set up arms factory in modern India? His own father. So he was the first for many things, his family. Right? Father, first arm factory. Son, first missile technology in India. And he himself was a motivator, and he got motivation from the French Revolution of 1789. French Revolution inspired him. 1789's French Revolution inspired him. He went to Paris and he became a member of Radical Jacobin Party. It was a party in French in Paris. He became a member of Radical Jacobin Party. That is the party to serve the citizens. So, to serve the citizens, Jacobin Party. Radical Jacobin, Jacobin. To serve the human being. That's why he himself was called Citizen Tipu. Badavara Bandhu concept. Citizen Tipu. So because of this Jacobin club influence, he founded the same Jacobin club of Mysore in the state of Mysore. Jacobin Club of Mysore with double inverted comma, underline. Jacobin Club of Mysore. See, don't miss with missile technology and arms factory. Sometimes in UPSC they may confuse between, or they may twist. Missile technology was initiated by Hyder Ali, or arms factory was set up by Tipu. These kind of stuff they may ask. So it should be the question. No, missile technology was by Tipu, arms factory was by Hyder Ali. Should be very clear. He planted a tree of liberty at Srirangapatna. And the same tree was destroyed by Lord Cornwallis or dismantled by Lord Cornwallis. Tree of Liberty. Who planted a tree of liberty? This may be a KPSC question. Tree of Liberty at Srirangapattanam. Tippo. The tree was dismantled by Lord Cornwallis. Tippo introduced a new kind of calendar after inspiring from the French calendar. This new calendar which contains only 3 weeks in a month. On the model of French calendar, Tippo introduced a new calendar which contains 3 weeks in a month. And his state of Mysore, he introduced a uniform weights and measures for his entire state. Uniform weights and measure. And he introduced Mysore state currency as a uniform currency for entire state. From warrior point of view, he was very good. He effectively suppressed landlords of Rayalaseema region called polygarchs. He suppressed polygarchs of Rayalaseema region. Polygarchs of Rayalaseema region, landlords. And even he attacked over Coorg region, Malabar region. He expanded the territory. Coorg region, Malabar region, Rayalaseema region. Tippu banned polygamy among the Muslims. What is polygamy? What is polygamy? More than 2 girls. What is polyandry? Single woman, more men. Right? Polyandry. Tippu banned polygamy among the Muslims. And he defended Sringeri Sharada temple against Marathas when they attacked our temple. Sringeri temple from Marathas. He granted some of the money for Ranganatha temple of Srirangapattanam, and he had a lot of respect for Jagadguru of Sringeri. He granted Ranganatha money for Ranganatha temple of Srirangapattanam, and he respected Jagadguru of Sringeri. This is the personality of Tippu. So if in KPSC, if they ask this question, you should write this. If in this government, if they call KPSC, means your answer should be like this one, right? In KPSC.
So in point wise, should we turn back?
Point wise only. That is effective, right? The evaluator will get raw answers. Otherwise, they would, you should like search where is the point. See, what are the things? Similar weights and measures, similar currency, and he set up missile technology, and he himself was a good reader. He had his own personal library in his palace itself, which contained 40,000 more titled books. Then he banned polygamy. That shows his social level related. Banking system, he had a plan of banking system in India in the European model. He had a plan of merchant navy in the European model. He himself was the ship designer, and he had all the interest in navy and ship designing.
New kind of calendar.
So he introduced a new calendar in the model of the French calendar, right, which contains only 3 weeks in a month. And he was the member of the Jacobean club, and he introduced the same Jacobean party in Mysore. He planted a liberty tree in Srirangapattanam that later devastated that by Cornwallis. He himself got motivated because of the French Revolution of 1780s, 82, 89, right? This is all about state of Mysore. Okay. Take Marathas. See, for UPSC or for any government exam, we will not focus on, for competitive exam, we will not focus on Shivaji, but we will focus on Peshwas and all. What is the reason? Or we will focus on Sahu and his successors of Shivaji, but not Shivaji. What is the reason? Tell me. Because Marathas we will discuss in modern Indian history. Shivaji comes under medieval Indian history. Okay. In modern Indian history, we will discuss Marathas as a Anglo-Maratha war. And Anglo-Maratha war did not happen during the rule of Shivaji. While discussing Britishers, while we are discussing English, you must know PDEDF, we are in E, right? I guess again, independent states. Again, we are discussing English, right? So, while discussing English, we will discuss Maratha. So, we will not going to discuss Shivaji here. Because Shivaji did not conduct any direct, Anglo-Maratha wars. This was not happened during the time of Shivaji. This was happened after Shivaji, right? When Shivaji died, he left with his own two successors, two sons. Then among two, one got died. See, this is the story. Let us know this story for the point of view of exam. Okay. So for Maratha history, you can read any books to know about Maratha. But for the examination, let us not discuss Shivaji. Okay. Take Maratha as a heading. You must know this. Exam in Dina, Shivaji ತಗೊಂಡು ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಲ್ಲ. Because syllabus ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ Anglo-Maratha wars ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Anglo-Maratha wars ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. This is after Shivaji, right? Right. Shivaji founded Swaraj in 1674. Shivaji founded Swaraj in 1674. In 1680 he died. 1674 he founded Swaraj. In 1680 he died because of cancer. His first son, Shambhaji, Shivaji's first son, Shambhaji, was killed by Aurangzeb in 1689. Was killed by Aurangzeb, a Mughal emperor. Shambhaji, the first son. Shambhaji's son Sahu, Shambhaji, son Sahu, and wife Yesubai. Yes, Yesubai. See, Sahu was the son of Shambhaji. Yesubai, wife of Shambhaji. So Shivaji's Sahu was Shivaji's grandson. Right, like this flow chart. Shivaji, Shambhaji, Sahu and Yesubai. Sahu and Yesubai was sent to jail, Agra jail, by Mughals as a prisoner. Yesubai and Sahu they sent to Agra as a prisoner. Aurangzeb after killing Shambhaji. In 1700, Shivaji's second son Rajaram was also killed. 1700, Rajaram. So the successor of Shivaji both died, right? Shambhaji and Rajaram. Look at this. Two sons, Shambhaji and Rajaram. 1689 and 1700.
How he died, sir?
Because of Mughals. They killed. And Tarabai was the first wife of Rajaram. She is the real heroine here. Tarabai. And he was the hero here. Okay. So, the war of succession started here. Tarabai was the wife of Rajaram. First wife of Rajaram. And she made Maratha movement powerful. So this is a family tree. You must know the family tree. Shivaji, the great emperor, he founded Swaraj, and he died because of the cancer. And his two successors, one is Shambhaji, and one is Rajaram. Shambhaji died because of the Aurangzeb, and Rajaram also they killed. So after that, Sahu was his son, Shambhaji's son, and Yeshobai was his wife, Shambhaji's wife. So Sahu was a grandson of Shivaji, and here Rajaram left with his wife Tarabai. So Tarabai was the aunt of this Sahu, auntie. So auntie and son clash started as a war of succession. Yaro next in a Maratha ruler. So at that time, Sahu was in a jail. Right, he was a prisoner. Yeshobai and Sahu, he was in a jail. They both was in a jail, right? And this Tarabai, she was outside. So she led the Maratha movement. She became a kind of emperor. She led the movement. She became so powerful within Marathas. In the absence of Sahu, because he was in a jail. Yesterday we were discussing later Mughals. I told who released Sahu. Who released it?
Bahadur Shah.
Bahadur Shah first. Bahadur Shah first. He was the liberal emperor. He released Sahu. Right. At the later note. Already at that time, Tarabai, she was a chief within Marathas. So she led the Maratha movement very powerful. In 1707, Aurangzeb died at Ahmednagar. In 1707, Aurangzeb died. Aurangzeb died. Aurangzeb's second son, Mauzam was his title. Bahadur Shah first. Right? This is also we discussed. We are discussing Bahadur Shah first. Mauzam was his title, right? So the Aurangzeb's second son, Bahadur Shah the first, he became emperor of the Mughal. And he was the liberal king. He executed liberal policy. He followed a liberal policy and he released Sahu from the Agra jail. This is what we yesterday discussed. Right? Story clear? So after release of Sahu, again the real battle within Maratha started. So within Maratha, within Maharashtra, civil war started in between Sahu and Tarabai, son and auntie. Right? Sahu and his auntie Tarabai. So what happened? Right. Sahu was supported by Danaji Jaydev, the chief of Maratha army, Danaji Jadhav. Dhanaji, Jadhav, the chief of Maratha army. He supported Sahu in front of Tarabai. With the help of this Danaji, Balaji Vishwanatha, an accountant in the court of Danaji, they mobilized the army to defeat this Tarabai. Balaji Vishwanath, he was the accountant. Later he became a king, that is different. At that time when he supporting this Sahu, he was the accountant of the Maratha. So he supported this Danaji as well as Sahu to mobilize the army against Tarabai. See, look at this. Internal politics. The same Tarabai's accountant who? Balaji Vishwanath. The same Tarabai's military head who? Danaji Jadhav. The same workers, the same officers, accountant and military head, they came against this one princess Tarabai with the support of this Sahu, a minor boy. Right? So in the battle of Khed of 1707, they faced each other. Khed, Battle of Khed on 1707. Khed, Khed. Khed.
In the battle of Khed.
So what happened? Maratha kingdom got divided into two. Tarabai continued to rule from Kolhapur region Today Kolhapur is in Maharashtra, southern Maharashtra, right? Kolhapur region. Tarabai continued to rule from Kolhapur region, where Sahu became a Chhatrapati at Satara. Kolhapur chappal kela. Bed sheets chappal famous Kolhapur. Okay. Sahu became an emperor at Satara. 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 ದತ್ತು ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ Doctrine of lapse ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ So the same doctrine of lapse, what is the first state one who signed subsidiary alliance? The first place which comes under the English hand under doctrine of lapse was Satara. Remember this. You know Kitturu? That is another place. So the Maratha kingdom was divided into two. Tarabai continued to rule from Kolhapur region, where Sahu became Chhatrapati at Satara region after the battle of Khed. Right? Before Sahu, she was the whole and soul leader. Tarabai. She was the wife of Rajaram, and Rajaram was the son of Shivaji. So Shambhaji was another son, and he killed by Aurangzeb. He got killed, and Sahu was his son, and Yeshubai was his wife, and both were jailed, Agra jail. So after that, Bahadur Shah the first, he became an emperor of Mughal. So he followed the liberal policy. He released Sahu. So Danaji Jadhav and Balaji Vishwanath, accountant, they both supported the Sahu to come against the same Tarabai, and the battle of Khed of 1707, right? 1707. That was the important battle within Marathas. In that battle, the Maratha Empire got divided into two. One, Tarabai, she continued to rule as a capital. She made a capital at Kolhapur, and he made a capital Satara. Right? This is the within Maratha story. Battle means small battle, like not like killing each other. Because this is familiar. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಆಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ ಅವಾಗ ಬ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಆಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ರೈಟ್ So let us discuss age of Peshwas. This Balaji Vishwanatha, being accountant, he did something. See why he supported this minor fellow Sahu in front of that Tarabai? That's it. Everything politics. Take age of Peshwas. Peshwas. Peshwa. What is Peshwa?
Prime Minister.
Exactly. See, before under Tarabai he was an accountant. When Sahu became a king, he automatically became a prime minister because he supported himself become a king, right? So this is the thing. Yeah. First Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath. Take it. 1712 to 1720. Now tell me write the story in your notes. 12 to 20. 8 years. So write the story. Before he was an accountant under Tarabai. After when he when Sahu released from the jail, he supported Sahu. And Sahu became a king from Satara region, and he became a prime minister under Sahu. Balaji Vishwanatha. He was the Konkani Brahmin. He belonged to. Okay. Write the story. Have the entire story in your notes. Take your own time. What? This Balaji Vishwanatha was a Konkani Brahmin. He belongs to the Chitpavan community. He helped Sahu in defeating Tarabai. So on rewards, Sahu made him a prime minister in 1712. Community. And also he got a title Senakarta from Sahu. Senakarta. This is the title he got from Sahu. Senakarta. So he was the reason behind Sahu becoming a king, right? So he had his own request in front of the Sahu. The first request was to make him as a prime minister, and the second, the most important request was that prime minister office should be hereditary. Hereditary means my own son should become a next prime minister, but not others. And Sahu accepted for that because of this Peshwa, he became a king, right? So Sahu accepted. That was the great mistake Sahu did. Because Peshwa had thorough understanding of the court politics. Because of this understanding, he came with those two requests. He had a thorough understanding of court politics. Because he came from the scratch. He was the accountant. He knew the base. So he requested him to make the Peshwa office hereditary, and he made it. He don't know, he was in jail.
He asked Sahu to make all this.
Yes. Sahu was the king at that time. So under Sahu, this Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath, he becomes so powerful to the extent he had a direct contact with Mughals, he had a direct contact with the rest of the states than this Sahu. Being a prime minister, like this is like our external affairs minister. Sometimes prime minister will not go to outside countries. External affairs minister, he had a close contact with the rest of the countries, right? Today we have a stable government and everything, that is okay. At that time, was so powerful, he himself was the king, right? So Balaji Vishwanatha slowly become favor to rest of the states than this Sahu. That was the mistake. Peshwa had thorough understanding of the court politics, and he had a connection with the Mughals in Delhi. You know, yesterday we discussed about the Syed brothers, the kingmakers. He was the friend of the Syed brothers. Peshwa.
Peshwa or
Same.
No, this guy
Yeah. Because they are the kingmakers. And Peshwa, he had a back of his mind, he had a plan of to become a king. Right? So he had a close connection with these kingmakers, and he had a close connection with this Delhi politics. In 1719, Peshwa signed Delhi Treaty with Syed brothers. In 1719, Peshwa signed Delhi Treaty with Syed brothers. Under this treaty, Marathas got right to maintain law and order in 6 Mughal state of Deccan. Marathas got right to maintain law and order. Underline this. In 6 Mughal state of Deccan. Maratha got right to maintain law and order in 6 Mughal states of Deccan. And even they got right to collect chauth. Chauth means tax. 6 Mughal states of Deccan region. South India dalli Mughal states idalva. So just give to us. This is a treaty, Delhi Treaty. Chauth is tax. They had right to get right to collect chauth. Marathas under Peshwa. No, Chauth and Sardeshmukhi, these are the two controversial taxes. I'll come to that. This was started from Shivaji's time. Okay, take now only. Take Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. These are the two controversial taxes which were started by Shivaji. Controversial because this Chauth and I'll define it. Then you'll come to know. Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. These are the two controversial because there is a controversy behind this. This is not good actually. Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. Controversial tax collected by Shivaji. Chauth was the 1/4 of the agricultural produce. 1/4 of the agricultural produce, which was collected to avoid Shivaji's attack. 1/4 of the agricultural produce. Shivaji's attack. And Sardeshmukhi was a tax which was collected to avoid outsider attack.
Shivaji will give protection.
Yes, that was the 1/10 of the individual income. When somebody will come to attack over them, Shivaji is going to protect him. This is the Sardeshmukh, 1/10. See, Sardeshmukhi for some extent okay. See, what is this Chauth? It's like collecting this one. Gundas will collect some money, no? This, otherwise I will attack you. Give money, otherwise I will attack you. This is what Chauth. That's why it is controversial tax. That too 1/4 of the produce. This is too high, right? So Sardeshmukhi was 1/10 of the individual income. To protect both Marathas and non-Marathas from that region. Yes, 1/10 of their individual income. Not just agriculture, but also if somebody merchant means 1/10 of his income. Somebody artist means 1/10 of his income. So to collect this Chauth, right, again come to this Balaji. To collect this Chauth, Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath, he introduced Saranjama system. Saranjama system. This may be a claims question. What is Saranjama system? Who started this? Saranjama system, that is not started by Shivaji but by Balaji Vishwanath. This is the style of collecting taxes under Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. This is the system of collecting taxes, Saranjama system. Here, for the first time, he introduced Jagirdars within Marathas. Later, they themselves become kind of Zamindars. This is a system of dividing the collected amount under the system. Divide of collecting amount. 66 of the revenue would go to Jagirdar and remaining 34 would go to Chhatrapati Sahu.
66.
See again. See, just understand and write it in your own words. Understand, listen to me. See, Balaji Vishwanath, being a prime minister, he had all the connection with the Sayar brothers, Mughal king, and rest of the even foreigners. So he becomes so powerful politically. So he wanted money to become a king, right? To defend or to defeat this his own king Sahu. So what he did? If everything was normal, if everything was going well, there is a perfect way to collect revenue. There is a perfect way to collect revenue for the state. So Sahu, every day whatever he do or nothing, he may sit simply, he will become a king or he will continue as a king. Because there is a source of revenue for the government and there is a expenditure. Budget ತನ್ನಿಂದ ತಾನಿಗೆ ರನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ ಅವ್ರು king ಆಗಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. So he wanted to avoid this. He wanted to reduce the income of the state. Who? Peshwa. So he made a plan. That is what this one, Saranjama system. Saranjama system is kind of tax collection system. So he founded an office called Jagirdars. Jagirdars kind of, there are the important personalities, elites of that region, Jagirdars. And he made Jagirdars, he appointed Jagirdars for in different region. And these Jagirdars, they got all the powers to collect revenue from the farmers, Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. And 66% of the revenue, or 66 to 67% of the revenue, 66 you can say, 66% of the revenue would remain in Jagirdar only. See, look at this. 66% of the revenue would remain Jagirdar only. Only 31st would go to Sahu. And he had all the connection with this Jagirdars. Who? Prime Minister. Peshwa. Government ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ king improve ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. Jagirdar improve ಆದ್ರೆ Jagirdar ಒಂದು close friend. So which is good?
Close.
Look at the inner politics of Balaji Vishwanath. Same thing today. Right? ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗಳು, ಪ್ರೈವೇಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ, ಸೂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್? That's it. So Balaji Vishwanath, he continued the same. So what is the Saranjama system? Saranjama system is nothing but economic diplomacy of Balaji Vishwanath to become a king. So economically also he became so powerful, so he neglected this Sahu and he founded 5 confederacy of Marathas. Right? Take Peshwa's 5 confederacy. Peshwa founded Maratha confederacy. Confederacy means Okkuta group. Okay? Maratha confederacy. The first one, Peshwa of Pune. Take this 5 one by one. Peshwas of Pune. Second, Bonslays of Nagpur. Bonslays of Nagpur. Bonslays of Nagpur. Third, Scindias of Gwalior. Scindias of Gwalior. Scindias of Gwalior. Next, Holkars of Indore. Holkar, H-O-L-K-R, Holkar. Holkars of Indore. Holkars of Indore. Gaikwad of Baroda, 5th one. Gaikwad of Baroda. If you get Maharashtra cadre, the MLAs and MPs, Holkar, Scindia, Gaikwad, Bonsley, ಈ ತರ ನೇಮ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
Constables ಹೆಸರೆಲ್ಲ.
Yes, okay. ಹೀಗೆ. Because the same family. Even in North Karnataka, some of the, Anjali something. Holkar. ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು MLA ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೋಳ್ಕರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಇದ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಮರಾಠ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದಿ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮರಾಠ ಎಂಪೈರ್? Shivaji. Right. Balaji Vishwanath was the second real founder of Maratha Empire.
Shivaji Peshwa.
No, Peshwa means they came during this time. They're the accountant. Peshwa, their family name.
Sir, ಇದು ಬಾಲಾಜಿ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ 5 ಬಾರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
Yes. Is the administration. Otherwise ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಜೀನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಸನ್. ಸಾಹು ಮೈ ವೀಕ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಜೀನ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ರೈಟ್? ಸಾಹು ಮೇ ಬಿ ವೀಕ್. Right? Take second Peshwa, Bajirao the first. See, you must think like a politician. ಒಂದು ಎಂಪೈರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸಿ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋನು ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಸನ್. ದೇರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಇನ್ಕಂಬೆನ್ಸಿ. Right? To avoid anti-incumbency, he must do some plan. These are all just a plan. Right? What is Saranjama system? Or direct ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Saranjama system ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು?
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್.
ಲೈಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲವೊಂದನ್ನ. ರೈಟ್? ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಡೆಸೋಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾವು ಕೆಳಗಿಳಿ ನಾನು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸಾವು ನಂಗೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ಒಪ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Right? ಹೇಗೆ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್, ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಸನ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಸಾವು? when he felt difficulty in administering, when he felt difficulty in governing the entire state, he himself will leave, right? That is what the idea, backside idea of this Balaji Krishna, and he was very successful. He implemented Jagirdar system very well, Sarangama system and Jagirdars, right?
So second Peshwa is none other than Balaji Krishna's son.
Yes, Bajirao the first. Take Bajirao the first, 1722 40. So Shivaji Jin to Peshwa's Jin.
1722, 40.
So Shivaji Jin to Peshwa Jin. Maratha come under the Peshwa Jin. Bajirao.
So this Bajirao Mastani Atara.
Yes. Again, I'll come to that also. Same thing. Bajirao the first, 1720 to 1740. He became Peshwa at the age of 19. See, look at this. I'll tell you, he became Peshwa, not king. That means what? ಈಗಲೂ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇದೆ, ಕಾನ್ಫೆಡರಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೆ ಸಾವು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಇನ್ಕಮೆನ್ಸಿ, there is a fear of anti incumbency. This is not easy because Shivaji ji, right, very difficult in Maharashtra, in Maratha state. So they continued as a Peshwa. See, again I will come to this. Then while discussing next Peshwa, I will not tell this. I will say king. Okay, slowly powerful ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ Peshwas. Slowly Shivaji ji weak ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Right, he became a Peshwa at the age of 19. He declared that he would make Hindu to rule India. So slowly ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, I am going with the concept of Shivaji. I would make Hindu to rule India. This is the slogan he gave. I would make Hindu to rule India. So what is this? What he is trying to tell to people, to public? I was also like Shivaji only. Give respect like Shivaji. So I am not something different, right? Slowly he was converting from people's mind from Shivaji centric to concept centric, idea centric. Shivaji centric to idea centric, Hindu to rule India, right? He was successful. His concept of kingship was Hindu Padbadshahi. Hindu Padbadshahi. His concept of kingship was Hindu Padbadshahi, means Hindu should rule India. Padbadshahi. Hindu should rule India. And he further declared that he would hoist the flag of Marathas at the fort of Sindh. He would hoist the flag of Marathas at the fort of Sindh. Means Maratha imperialism. I will start Maratha imperialism. Sindh means now extend Martini territory. He was giving confidence to his people. I am ablest person, correct? Peshwa defeated Tarabai. Peshwas defeated Tarabai and made Kolhapur as a part of Maratha kingdom. See, before Tarabai was a king, she was a queen of Maratha, Kolhapur region, right? After Khed battle. So even they defeated again Tarabai and they made Kolhapur is also part of Maratha kingdom. So now Sahu is so powerful, right? In not practically, but theoretically he was so powerful because Kolhapur is also part of Sahu now. But not because of this Sahu, because of this Peshwa, Kolhapur become a part of Satara, right? Peshwa conquered Malwa region, Bundelkhand region, means central India. Bundelkhand region, Malwa region. In 1739, Peshwas even defeated Portuguese. 39. and occupied Salsette and Bessain. See, yesterday we discussed, day before yesterday. Salsette and Bessain are the two important settlements of the Portuguese. Salsette, S-A-L-S-E-T-T-E. Bessain, that is there in the notes, don't worry. Salsette and Bessain are the two important settlements of the Portuguese. After defeating Portuguese, they occupied these two settlements. Peshwa occupied. Means slowly he was becoming so powerful within Maratha and outside also. He defeated Nawab of Hyderabad twice with his own strength. You know what? He even collected 40 lakh rupees from Nawab of Hyderabad, a waste fellow. He was the first one who signed treaty, subsidiary alliance, and even he agreed to give 40 lakh rupees for this Peshwa. Nawab of Hyderabad. He defeated in front of him twice. Balaji Bajirao. Bajirao Mastani incident. You know, right? He was the thing, right? He was connected with Mastani incident.
So there is Balaji Bajirao.
No. Bajirao the first. Bajirao. He was connection. And he was that Mastani incident hero. He.
Connected with the Mastani incident.
Yes. In 1739, Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah. Tell me what is the another name of Muhammad Shah? Exactly, very good. Rangila. Yesterday we discussed it in later Mughals. Muhammad Shah.
Sir, in 1720.
In 1739, Mughal Emperor Rangila or Muhammad Shah requested this Bajirao to come to Delhi to defend Delhi against this Nadir Shah of Persia. When Nadir Shah of Persia he attacked over Delhi, this Rangila he requested Bajirao the first to defend Delhi. Nadir Shah from Persia. He was attacked Delhi. At that time, Rangila Muhammad Shah, Rangila or Muhammad Shah, he requested Bajirao the first to defend Delhi. Banni Naman Kapadiyan. He requested. Means that much powerful. I am telling you how powerful he was. And this invitation was rejected by this Balaji Bajirao, or you can say Bajirao the first. Not Balaji Bajirao, Bajirao the first. He did not accept the request, and he told the policy of no interference in Delhi politics. No interference in Delhi politics. This is the front line statement. In back line statement, he had a good at Syed brothers. He had a good connection with another fellows. So he did not enter. He did not want to defend this person, Muhammad Shah. Even he wanted him to defeat. So he gave a statement that no interference in Delhi politics. This may be a prelims question. No interference in Delhi politics. This is a statement from which king or which person? Bajirao the first. When Rangila requested him to defend Delhi from Nadir Shah of Persia. Right? So by personality himself, he was expert in painting. Bajirao the first, he was expert in painting and expert in guerrilla war. That's why he was called Shivaji. What is this guerrilla war? Hit and run. Guerrilla war means hit and run. You know what? Shivaji lost so many battles which was fought over the plain area. Shivaji lost so many battles which was fought over the plain area. Just because he was good at guerrilla war. What is guerrilla war? Like hiding in some place and just hitting and running. And he was good at that kind of war, guerrilla war. And the Bajirao first, he was called second Shivaji just because his expertness in guerrilla war. So this may be a prelims question. Who was second Shivaji? And what is the reason calling behind? This is all about Bajirao the first. Okay.
How he became king.
What?
How he became the king.
He did not become a king, he was still prime minister, Peshwa. Next, Balaji Bajirao, his successor. Take Balaji Bajirao as a another person. This is Bajirao the first, another person Balaji Bajirao, 1740 to 61. Actual name is Nana Sahib. Okay. Balaji Bajirao was his court name. 1740 to 61. Balaji Bajirao. 1740 to 61. Balaji Bajirao. His actual name was Nana Sahib.
Bajirao did not become the king.
No, Peshwa. Means so powerful, and also so powerful. See, this is not sudden process, 3-generation process. When Peshwa become a ruler, I'll tell
In
you.
the movie, I
Ah.
saw that like when the time will come that he should take the Peshwa position.
Really.
In the movie, I
Yes, see at that time when Balaji Vishwanath time only, Peshwa office became so powerful because Saab was not like warrior. He was not at all warrior. He was the namesake. For namesake, he was the king. The real king was Balaji Bajirao. Balaji. What is the first name? Vishwanath. Balaji Vishwanath. Otherwise, there is no point of signing treaty with the Delhi kings. Delhi, Syed brothers and all. Delhi treaty he signed instead of a king, a prime minister signed means what? For namesake, he was the king. The practical king was Peshwa at that time. Because in front of the population, we are not able to see. This is like our 2014 prime minister. Why? What happened at that time? There was a debate that if Sonia Gandhi she become a prime minister, we will not listen. This is the Indian statement because she was not an Indian, born Indian at the time. Yes, she has all the power to become a prime minister legally. Then also there is a chance of anti-incumbency from the public because she was not a born Indian. She was a citizen of India. She got the citizenship. She was not a born Indian. Because of that, they made some other fellow, the economist Manmohan Singh as a prime minister. Like that, here also he has all the power to become a king. Then also he remained as a Peshwa, right? The real king, namesake King Saho. Take heading Balaji Bajirao. Actually, Nana Sahib, he became a Peshwa at the age of 18. During his time, Maratha imperialism was at its best. Maratha imperialism was at its best. Why? You know what? In 1749, Sahu died without any successor. There was no son, and Sahu died in 1749. Listen. In 1749, Sahu died without any successor. So the route was very clear. And the Sahu's last wish was to make Ramaraj as a king, the grandson of Tarabai. Yes, he wanted his own gene. Sahu's last wish was to make Ramaraj, the grandson of Tarabai, as Chhatrapati. And Balaji Bajirao, he listened Sahu. That means he made Rajaram, Ramaraj as a Chhatrapati. He made Ramaraj as a Chhatrapati, namesake Chhatrapati. However, in 1751, Peshwa removed Ramaraj. However, in 1751, Peshwa removed Ramaraj from Chhatrapati post, and at the backside, he was forced to sign treaty. He was forced to sign treaty. The treaty name was Sangola Treaty. treaty name was Sangola Treaty. In this treaty, it is clearly mentioned that Peshwa himself become a Chhatrapati, and the existing Chhatrapati, he had no controversy, or he had nothing disfavor in this decision. Easy moving, or you can say
Existing.
cakewalk decision. Sangola Treaty. And in the same Sangola Treaty, it is also mentioned that the Pesha, he himself go with the same idea of Shivaji, and he took a title Hindutva Dharmodharak, means protector of Hindu Dharma. See, don't go with my words. I'll tell you the entire. Wait. I'll tell you the entire story again. Then listen my story, and I'll give you time and write the story. Is that okay?
Yes.
See, again, Balaji Bajirao, he became Peshwa on 1740 at the age of 18, a minor fellow. So he remained as a Peshwa for some time. So after some time, Sahu died without successors. Means Maklilla, Sahu Sutta. And his last wish was to make this Rama Raj, his own gene from Tarabai side, to make Chhatrapati. And Sahu listened to this because Sahu's last wish was known by everyone. Everybody know what was his last wish. Last wish. If at that time Balaji Bajirao, he become a Chhatrapati, anti-incumbency would start. So to avoid that, what he did, Sahu's last wish was he continued. He followed the Sahu's last wish, and this Ramaraj, he became a Chhatrapati. And after some time, what happened? He removed this Chhatrapati, backside forcefully, front side with this Sangola Treaty. And he was forced from the backside to write this Sangola Treaty. And this Sangola Treaty, it is clearly mentioned that transferring of the Chhatrapati force from this Ramaraj to Balaji Bajirao, right? Without any disturbances. They transferred in a smooth way, one family to another family. And he gave a title, we will follow the same idea, the Hindutva idea. The title was Haindava Dharmodharak, means protector of Hindu religion, Hindus. ಈ treaty ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, otherwise ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, again there is a chance of anti-incumbency. We will follow idea of Hindutva because Shivaji family was the need for that. Haindava Dharmodharaka. What is there in that? Okay, this is so smooth exchange of power, right? See, there is no anti-incumbency because what people want, Haindava Dharmodharaka concept, Hindutva concept, and they know Shivaji gene was the Hindutva gene. And in the Sangola Treaty, they mentioned that we are on the same idea but different family. And the Shivaji's gene, he himself was signed that treaty, so we don't have any there is no issues, and we are agreed for this. Like this is the concept from the population side. So demography agreed for this. Everybody, they started to follow the Sangola Treaty. They started to respect Sangola Treaty because the same Shivaji gene, Ramaraj, he signed for that treaty. See, look at the patience of these Peshwas, right? Without anti-incumbency, they become a Chhatrapati. Without any bloodshed, right? Without any small war, right? Within family also there is a battle called Battle of Kheda, right? Khed. But in between two families, without any battle, they become a king, Chhatrapati, right? Look at this Peshwas. Take heading, Third Battle of Panipat. For the examination point of view, this is very important. Otherwise, I will not discuss these battles. Third Battle of Panipat is very important. See, what is this Panipat?
This war happened.
This is a place in which state of India? Haryana. That's why the name. Why the Panipat was so famous? Why the battle was fought in Panipat region?
It was very dry and humid for that food.
Not fertility,
River.
not river.
Why it was fought in that?
Yes, why battle was fought in that village? Exactly.
Huge.
Huge ground, Samatatta Pradesh, and it is needed for the war. Level ground.
So first, second.
No, enough. Otherwise, I will not even discuss any battle. Battle not important. But third is important because of some politics here. I will discuss the politics. Right. The king of Persia, Ahmad Shah Abdali, and the Maratha kings.
The king of Persia.
Ahmad Shah Abdali, the king of Persia, Ahmad Shah Abdali, and the Maratha kings, they fought the battle. Marathas. The reason for the battle was Shah Alam II. Who is the Shah Alam? Mughal. The Shah Alam II requested Marathas to defend Delhi. Marathas commander Dattaji Rai Scindia. He conquered Punjab and killed the son of Ahmad Shah Abdali. Punjab and killed the son of Ahmad Shah Abdali. And even Marathas hoisted their flag in Sindh region. Pakistan Sindh today. Okay. Flag, Maratha flag. So they killed Ahmad Shah Abdali's son and they hoisted flag. So what happened? They become too angry against Marathas. So this is the reason for the third battle of Panipat. Right. Who was the Peshwa at that time? Balaji Bajirao appointed, again internal politics, look at this. He appointed Sadashiva Rao, a cousin of Balaji Bajirao, as the chief commander of Maratha. Cousin Sadashiva Rao as the chief commander of Maratha. Vishwas Rao, a son of Peshwa, as a deputy commander. Vishwas Rao. One was cousin, another was son. Look at this. Son of Balaji Bajirao. Vishwas Rao. Deputy commander for this war. And Ibrahim was the ordinary commander of Marathas. Ibrahim, his full name was Ibrahim Gardi. Ibrahim was the ordinary commander of Maratha. See, there were 5 confederacy, right?
Yes.
There are different confederacy, Holkars, Bonsles, right? But look at this, the both chief commander and deputy commander from Peshwas. Yes or no? So internal politics, look at this internal politics. Raghunath Rao Bhosle did not participate in. See what they expected, what this Peshwas expected, all should participate as a normal soldiers. But Raghunath Rao Bhosle of Nagpur are not participating. See, because of this politics, I wanted you to know this third battle of Panipat. Otherwise, I am not interested in battles. I means you please. Because of this internal politics. Okay. Raghunath Rao Bhosle of Nagpur, he did not participate. Malhar Rao Holkar withdraw himself when battle was started. He agreed first. Malhar Rao Holkar, he agreed first to participate. He agreed his participation. When battle was started, he withdrew his support. He was more dangerous than this Bhonsle. Bhonsle at least earlier he informed. But this Malhar Rao, when the war started, he withdrew himself. Malhar Rao Holkar. He withdrew himself from the battle when the battle was started. So what is this? Is there any chance to Marathas to win? This was a disaster for the Marathas, right? The third battle of Panipat was a disaster for Marathas. All their leaders were killed. All their leaders were killed means Balaji Bajirao's cousin, brother Balaji Bajirao's his own son got killed. That means
Commanders.
yes, all leaders, all commanders they killed. Because of that, Balaji Bajirao he died in the shock. Yes, he died because of shock. Because all leaders got killed. See, look at this Bhonsles and Holkars. They gave a hand. See, he came against the Delhi. Otherwise, he was very good in South India, in Maratha region. Why he went to Delhi? He thought we have a five confederacy, right? At the end of the day, only Peshwas. There are no confederacy. There are no Bhonsles. There are no Holkars. There are no other three. Only Peshwas left. So what happened? Our leaders got killed and he died because of shock. Right? This is the disaster. So again, the take heading, the reason for the defeat of third battle of Panipat. This is very important. See, what is not important? What is third battle of Panipat? Reason. What is the reason behind third battle of Panipat? Defeat of Marathas is very important for you, please. Tell me, what is the reason for the Marathas defeat?
No unity between them.
Okay, next.
Appointing them main three commanders as their own zeal.
Okay, next.
Going against Delhi.
Okay.
Inter-
What is their initial policy towards Delhi? Their ancestors' policy towards Delhi? No interference in Delhi politics. They crossed this. Right? Take the first one. More than anything, Marathas are not very good at straight battles. They are good at guerrilla wars. Right? That first as a first point. By knowing this, they go for Panipat.
Open place.
Open battle. This was the first bad decision. Marathas are not used to be the straight battles. Then also the battle, they know the battle is happening over Panipat. Then also they agreed to go for open battle where they are bad. They are good at guerrilla kind of war, hit and run. They are expert in guerrilla wars. So they went to face enemies in open battles that could not take place. They are weak in that. See, anyhow there is an internal politics, but if you look at the external politics with Sikhs, with Jats, they are not very cooperative, right? They have failed in gaining the cooperation. They have failed in gaining the support of the Sikhs. Why they need Sikhs? SIKHS. Why they need Sikhs? Because war is happening in Haryana, Punjab region, not in South India. They did not want here, Mysore Vadayas and all. They did not want this Hyderabad Nizam. They wanted Sikh support because battle of Panipat, Haryana region, right? But they failed in take cooperation of the Sikhs. They failed in gaining the support of the Sikhs. At least not in main war. At least they need some cooperation in giving some food, giving some medical support, right? They wanted, but they did not gain that. And Jars, JRS, Jars is a community, powerful community of that region. So because of this, they faced scarcity of the food during the battle. This is the second point. And third point, everybody knows. There was no cooperation in internal politics. Right? There were internal differences that was started while giving leadership for the battle. The Balaji Bajirao, he gave a leadership for his own jinn, not for other confederacy. So because of this, who got benefited actually? Tell me. Who got benefited actually? Tell me.
British?
Exactly. Why? Marathas are so powerful in Maratha region. British are not get any space to enter Maratha till that time. When they lost third battle of Panipat, this is the open ground for the English to enter, right? The third battle of Panipat definitely benefiting the English. Is that to the extent of they would declare themselves as a ruler of India? Is that is the case? English, for English, is that really they become a ruler after this third battle of Panipat? No, but it opened the doors, right? Third battle of Panipat definitely benefited the English, but not to the extent of becoming a ruler of India. In other words, the third battle of Panipat did not decide whom should rule India. See, these are all main answer writing. Okay. The third battle of Panipat did not decide whom should rule India. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಓಲ್ಡ್ UPSC ಕ್ವಶನ್. The third battle of Panipat decided whom should rule India. Not exactly this word, ಈ ತರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. Whom should rule India is decided, critically analyze this statement ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. Critical analysis means you can criticize that. Most of the people they said yes and few said no, and the answer was no, because yes, this is definitely a disaster for the Marathas, but that is not the case with the success for the something Persian king. That is not the case. And Mughals, they are already very weak, and English they did not become a ruler of India after this battle. Yes, they got some of the benefits after this disaster loss of the Marathas, but that is not the case with they become a ruler of entire India after this third battle of Panipat. That means there is no clear declaration, there is no clear conclusion for this war. Whom should, just for the question of whom should rule India. Definitely it benefited English, but not to the extent of they are the rulers of India. Clear? Because of that I gave that statement. What is the statement? Question of whom should rule India. Right? Because Marathas definitely down. Marathas definitely down in front of the English, but they did not vanish. Vanish means full holding, or they regain their support, they can even defeat English in future. They were in a position to defeat English in future. They were in a position to defeat English in future. Because, see, finally, what is the thing which decide whether they are in a position to defeat or not? The people support. Marathas, the name itself has a people support. Maratha, right? Shivaji ji, the same ruling base, Maratha. So this, just because of one defeat and all, English did not able to erase the entire Maratha concept, because people won't listen, right? ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು? ಮರಾಠ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಮರಾಠ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, English is kind of very few. You are not able to equate Marathas and Englishmen. So they must gain the support of population to defeat these rulers. Otherwise they can't. So they did not become a ruler of entire Maratha region or India after this battle because they did not vanish. Marathas as a gene, as a name, they continued. And after 10 years, they regained back. After 10 years, they regained back to the extent of they can even defeating English. Okay, they regained their powers after the defeat of Battle of Manipat. Take fourth Peshwa, Madhav Rao, 1761 to 71. Madhav Rao, 1771. 7, 8 again. Okay, let's revise once.
Mysore.
We started with Mysore. Start, chalo.
Inhabitants of Mysore.
Huh?
Krishnaraja Odayar was founder.
Krishnaraj Odayar was the founder of modern state of Mysore. Then
Hyderabad.
modern state of Mysore. Okay, again.
Hyder Ali was the
Hyder Ali was normal Sipai,
army.
a soldier, right? Then because of his efficiency, he became a Fauzdar, a commander in army. And after defending Dindigal fort
He
Within
became
the-
king of Mysore.
within Mysore, he became powerful. And Prime Minister Nanjaraja, he noticed him, and after that he became a chief commander of the, and he gave a title called Fateh Jang Hind, right? Next,
He founded first of illegal.
okay,
Territory was expanded.
okay, okay, okay. Okay. See, what is the first Anglo-Mysore War? What is the year? 1767. 1769, Treaty of Madras. Then second Anglo-Mysore War, 1760, 1779 to 84. And what is the treaty which was signed, or what is the battle of 1782? Treaty of 82. What happened? Battle of Porto Novo, 82. Then 84, Treaty of Bangalore. Then third Anglo-Mysore War, 79 to 92. So Treaty of Srirangapatnam, 92. Next, fourth Anglo-Mysore War. See, Treaty of third or Treaty of Mangalore, or sorry, Treaty of Srirangapatnam. What is the third one? Treaty of Srirangapatnam, or third Anglo-Mysore War was a disaster for Tipu, right? Because he lost half of his territory and 3 crore 30 lakh as a war compensation. Even he gave his 2 sons as a hostages, right? And the fourth battle, Anglo-Mysore War was 1798. And from here to here, there is no here to here, because Tipu died while defending Srirangapatnam fort. Right? This is the thing. Then,
Mysore was divided into Marathas, not Patna.
okay, next,
Personality.
personality of Tipu Sultan. Next, Marathas. Next,
Age of Peshwas. Sarabhai and Sahu.
okay, next. See, tell me the the family tree. Shivaji, Shambhaji and Rajaram. Shambhaji, Sahu, whose wife? Sahu's mother, right? Shambhaji's wife. Yasho, Bai. Here Rajaram, Tarabai was his wife. So Tarabai, she left free, and Sahu and Yasubai, they got imprisoned by Aurangzeb. Then Tarabai was ruling. Under them, who was the war commander, or who was the head of the army at that time? And who was the accountant? So they both supported whom? Sahu. So whom released Sahu? Bahadur Shah the first, right? So after that, what happened? The Maratha Empire was divided into two. Under Tarabai, Kolhapur as a capital. Under Sahu, Satara was a capital. And which is the first state one who comes under doctrine of lapse? Satara. That is in future. Okay. Next, Peshwas. Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa. Who was he? Then accountant, then prime minister. And what are the two requests he gave in front of the prime ministership post and hereditary of that post. Next, he
Maintain law and order of 6
who signed Delhi Treaty among the Peshwas? Syed brothers, with Syed brothers. Next,
Chaut and Sardesh.
What is Chaut and Sardeshmukhi?
1/4.
1/4 agriculture.
Chaut means 1/4 of the agricultural produce to avoid Shivaji's attack, to protect Marathas.
1/10 of individual income.
1/10 of the individual income
Shivaji will
to protect them from the rest of the attacks. Next,
Peshwa's confederacy.
Peshwas 5 confederacy.
Then second Peshwa.
Tell me the 5 confederacy. Next,
Bajirao first, 1722-40.
okay. Next,
Balaji Bajirao.
Conquered various places and
the second Peshwa.
Bajirao was first.
What he did?
He conquered various regions.
Okay. Next.
Mastani.
Okay. Next, Hindu Padpat Shahi. Haindava Dharmodharak is a title for
Balaji Bajirao.
Balaji Bajirao. This title, Hindu Padpat Shahi, is a title for Bajirao. Right? The first. Next,
Third battle of Panipat.
second Shivaji. Second Shivaji. What is the reason?
Because
Guerrilla wars. Next. And Mastani incident related to
Bajirao.
next.
third battle of Panipat.
Next. What is this third? What is the reason for the third battle of Panipat?
Requested Marathas to come forward.
Okay. Okay. So what happened? What is the result? Okay.
Bone slaves and all and
See, what is the inner politics of the Marathas during the third battle of Panipat?
own sense commanders.
Who became the chief commander? Tell me the name. Was the cousin brother of Balaji Bajirao. He became a chief commander. Vishwasrao was the son of this fellow. He became a deputy commander. So what made the rest of the confederacies?
Their own commanders were not.
Yes. So because of that, they withdraw their support from the third battle of Panipat. So the bone slaves, what they did, they withdraw in an initial only, but the Holkars, they give hand in the middle. When the war started, they withdraw their support. Right. Next. So what is the result? As expected, this was the disaster end for the Marathas, right?
Open door for English.
Okay.
But they did not declare who is going to rule India.
Next.
Bajirao died with the support.
Next. Okay. Finally, English, they did not become a ruler of India after this defeat
Entered the Maratha.
because there was no conclusion. So third battle of Panipat is not exact conclusion. Again, there is a question that Om should rule India. So if the question comes means, should be in a position to say like this is not a clear conclusion because Marathas, they lost. English, they are not in a position to declare. Mughals, they are in a weak. Now already they are very weak. Right? This is the thing. So the fourth Peshwa, Madhavrao, let us talk tomorrow. Right? Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.